So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and resize this, and I'm going to scale the image to about, say 1100. 1100. That's not percent. That's pixels. Yeah, that's pixels. 1100 by, what was the other one? 1200 by 800. Okay, so by, let's say 750. 1100 by 7, 1100 by 7. Okay, so here, if you don't want it to be proportionate, then you got to do this. You got to unclick that so that they don't appear, they don't stay in sync. So, okay, 11 by 700 scale. Okay, that was wrong. That was wrong. Okay, so it has to be proportionate. So then what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to probably, let's see, my height. So I'm going to say 1100. So I am going to link it, and I'll link it. Let's say if I have 700, what does it say? No, that's not right. Let's see, just try scale. Whoops, what did I do? Undo that. All right, so I'm kind of guessing I'm probably gonna have to. This is 1200 by 800. So if I do 1200 by 800, it's exact, but it probably is gonna have to be scaled down. So I'll do 1200 by 800. 1200 by 800, and it is definitely gonna be, yeah. Okay, I'm scaling it down, and for some reason I don't know why. Really weird. Why does it keep doing that? Scale image. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That's reverse. 800 by 1200, I think. Okay, well that's a lot bigger than I expected it to be, so that didn't work. What did I just do? Okay, so it was 800 by, okay. So reset. Oh, that's to reset there. Undo. Okay, and resize, scale image. Okay. All right, so I am going to do it and percentage it first, and then I might have to change it to pixels. So let's take it down to 50% for starters. Okay, so that's 50%. And as you can see, that's still going to be too big. So now, that's the actual size because I'm no longer zoomed out. I mean, yeah, I'm zoomed zoomed out, zoomed in, zoomed out. Yeah. Okay, so scale image. I can probably try another 50%, but I doubt that's going to work. So I'm going to go 75%. I'm starting to get a little closer to my target now. Let's see. That's pretty darn close. Now, what I'm going to disadvantage of is that this is 325 by 325, and this is 800 by 800. I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, because clearly this size is, I don't know. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to once again go to my eclipse, what's it called? Ellipse tool, and I'm going to put it around here. And there is no better way, in my opinion, unless you really want to agonize with the lasso tool, and I've been there, done that, and I hate it, is to use the ellipse tool to be able to copy what you want to copy with the I'm going to try with the flare there, but I don't think this is going to work very well. Already I can see this is probably not going to work very well. Huh. Yeah, I don't think the flare is going to work very well. Okay, so I'm gonna crop this, and it's obviously going to be a lot smaller. Okay, I got to cut it or copy. Let me see, copy. No, copy visible. I'll try copy visible. I'm not really sure. Okay. All right. I'm paste it in. Paste into. Okay. So here. Okay. That's not looking very good. Not like. Undo paste. So I've got to go back. And again with the swipe unlock, doesn't work on my phone. Gotta go back to here. Okay. And apparently, this is no longer circular. Undo crop image. Select. Take a look. Okay, so there's the scale. Now, there's something I have to mention in graphics design that you have to be very careful of. That's called artifacts. If you find that you selected something and you see like a line around, you might wind up with that in your image. So it's very, very important to double check and make sure that it's there or not. And the best way to do that is to just export the image, check to see if it is. Like I can export this right now as a JPEG. And let me just put it on F so I can. Oh wait, let me see. Put it. Can I put it? I can put it into CPT Lucky Star GFX. Okay, I'll put it in there. That way I can open it immediately. Okay, and go into here. And I just saved it. There it is. Okay, so clearly you can see that in photos, if you open photos, okay, there's no so okay, does this look like what I have in GIMP? Let's see. No, not really. Well, yeah, actually it is, because if you see, it was still selected, and so it did select some of the white there. So there's no artifacts, as you can see, as far as the selection goes, so that's a good thing. But nevertheless, you want to be able to ensure that you don't have the artifacts. So that's the best way to do it, is just go ahead and save it and then check it and see if it's there or not. Okay, so going back to this, I'm going to have to undo, deselect is what I'm going to have to do. Select none. So you go to select none, and then you don't have anything being selected. Now this is still appears to be selected, so let me see. It seems that way. I don't know. I'm having a hard time telling whether it is or it isn't. The problem here is that the image has lost some of the edge here, and I'm not really sure what happened. So I'm gonna have to backtrack in history here and see. Going back in history. There we go. No. And this is what I was talking about, how having history is very linear, non-linear. This is like going all the way back. This is to when I started with the original image. This is the photo. And I can go forward in history. I can go right back to where I was. So having a non-linear program is vital to being able to make changes on the fly like I'm doing right now. So I can go anywhere in history and just pick up from there and start and changing it to something that I wasn't able to do before, or I want to alter. So at some point, this lost its edge. I'm not sure where. I'm trying to figure out right now. Nowhere that I can see here is where it's lost its edge. So it must have been when I scaled it. Ah, it's when I ellipse selected it. See? Right there. Right there, it didn't get selected properly. So now, what I can do here is I got an ellipse select. Now, let's see just how far away are we from... No, not that far. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to backtrack and ellipse select a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go a little bit further out. All right, so what happens now is the history is still there, but you have to go back to your tools. Tools. You gotta go back to your paint tools. Where's my toolbox? Lost my toolbox. Windows toolbox. There it is. Okay, so you go back to your tools and you go again and you choose this ellipse select again. I'm gonna have to zoom out, and I'm gonna go right about there. And this time, what I want to do is I want to make darn sure that I'm getting the whole of the circle. And I want to make sure I'm doing that on all ends. And what's really weird is okay, so I'm not going to go there. In fact, I'm going to go right now. There. No? Okay, so something else must have been changed. I don't know. It's really hard for me to determine whether that edge is there or not. But I'm not going to get hung up on that at the moment. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go back to this ellipse select here. And there we go. And I'm going to just make believe as if this is getting done the way it needs to be done. With all the edges of the circle, which doesn't appear to be the case. Whatever. Okay, and so what I want to do now is what I did before. I want to crop it. I'm not going to say who, but I just saw somebody start playing COD, World War II beta, and then they went to go back and play PUBG. So I guess they're not any more happier with the game than I am. What? I'm better. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be probably... Hey Kyle, this is going very badly. I'm not going to say who because I don't like naming people's names on stream. Not that I don't think he'd really care, but I just saw someone we know was playing PUBG for switched from PUBG I think to COD WW2 beta, World War II beta. I think it was on there for like about 15 minutes at the most, and then went back to playing PUBG. Now, I don't know, maybe it was having some issues or something, but a lot of people are not really very happy with the game. Have you tried it? Have you gotten the beta yet? Would you like to maybe play 20 minutes of it and see what it's like? We played it on the AMD stream yesterday, and it's COD. It's COD set in World War II. I mean, it's, like you get an experience of what it's like to be a soldier in the airborne or in the tank armored division or anything like that. But yeah, I've got it. It's good till tomorrow. It expires tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Not 2 o'clock, on the 2nd. Not really